This is the Kongsberg C24 cutting table with IMC's feeder stacker. This system can run 1.6 meter square boards simultaneously, which means feeding, cutting, and stacking can occur all at the same time for the best throughput of the table. When you come in the morning, you need to turn power on to the feeder. See, there's a power on button. Press that button and the system will start up. You'll know the system is ready to go when the blue fault light button is flashing. So what we have to do, first of all, we look at the message. It says cutter e-stop. That's really not what it is on the first power up. So what I'm going to do first is press the e-stop. Reset, that is. Now it's reset, the blue light has stopped flashing, and we can see we have a message. It says we need to home the stacker. It also says you need to be in manual mode. So this is the selector switch. This is auto, that's manual. So now I'm going to home the stacker. So I go to the stacker screen, and you can see it says home stacker there. So I'm going to press that twice, and now the stacker moved to its home position. It's already there. So we can see that the home button has disappeared, and now the message says need to home the feeder. So I go back to main, I go to feeder, and now I have the same button. Press it twice, and now the feeder is going to move to its home position. So the feeder will move all the way back, the carriage will be all the way up, and that'll be home, and then it'll move forward to the pick position, the position where the feeder will move down to get the next board. So the next thing you want to do is find stack when you power up or when you change to a different board size, or you load a new pallet stack, that is. So what I'm going to do in manual mode again is press find stack twice on the stacker. And the stacker is going to move down until it touches the top board on the pallet. So now the stacker has memorized the position of the stack, the height of the stack. So now I'm going to do that for the feeder as well. Now the feeder moves down, touches the stack, records the height, and now it can move quickly down to pick up the next board. Now to begin running, we have to move to auto mode, and now we're all set. Now you can see some buttons disappeared when we went to auto mode. So there are a couple other features. So going back to manual mode, you can see we had feeder find stack, which we did. We can go move to pallet, and we can move to table. So if I press move to table, the carriage will move forward. This is very helpful because now you have a free avenue to load the next pallet. So it gets the carriage out of the way. When you're done, you can move to pallet, and it'll return to the position over the pallet to pick the boards. There are similar features in the stacker. You can move to a pallet with the stacker. If you're going to move it to the cutter, you control that through IPC. So now, put it to auto mode, and the system is now ready to run in response to commands that it receives from iCut.